Looking nice. Hey! Welcome. Got all gussied up. I am, in fact, wearing makeup, although I know you can't really tell because the lighting is really bright, but this is one of my favorite articles of clothing, and so I decided to wear it today. I'm wearing my pre-night earrings that I made. I wish.com, and then I turned it into earrings. And I also have the pendant, but I'm not wearing the pendant today. So, how are we today on this fine Sunday afternoon? I've already anointed with my I got Sage Goddess. It's a sample, but it's Palo Santo essential oil, and so I've already anointed. Did my nails. Smelling good. So let's smudge. I want you to roll your shoulders back, call your energy into the present moment. I'm going to put that up here for you. Put in anything that you need to release into the smoke. There we go. So I'm going to cast a circle. I know I try my best on my nails like everybody else does, whenever they're doing their own nails. But you know what? Always room for improvement. I'm right-handed, but I am also ambidextrous. just a little bit. As a kid, I used to practice being ambidextrous. I'm like, I want to be ambidextrous. So I just would sit there and, painting my nails. But, it's making sure, see, like this one is fine. It's making sure that nothing is actually like touching it. So I'm sitting here like with the fan and everything. And I used to paint my nails with my sisters. As a kid, my sisters would paint my nails. Okay. So before we actually do anything, I want to use the singing bowl. Still feel it. Okay. Hey, welcome. I'm going to open a circle, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call in my spirit guides, and I invite you to do the same, okay? So that you can connect with your spirit guides, and you can connect with your own intuition, and you can receive messages that you are meant to receive. So I call in my spirit guides, connect to my spirit guides, connect with my higher self. You can call in any angels that you want to call in right now. It's totally fine. It's totally up to you. I'm going to be using 2 different decks today. So I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot, and then the Good Witch. Or that, well, yeah, it's the Witch's Tarot. The Witch's Tarot. Then I'm kind of feeling Archangel Michael. So I'm going to also be working with these today. I have a lot of Angel Tarot decks. 3, 4, 5. 5 Angel Tarot. Yeah. 5 Angel Tarot or Angel decks. So there we go. Okay. All right. So let's bring the camera down this way. Go. I'm going to open up with these first. Okay. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I know I'm having a good Sunday. Yesterday was Catterday, and it was a wonderful Catterday at that. So I want you to connect with your higher self and receive the messages that are meant for you specifically. Yes, I can do a general reading and whatnot. But I'd rather you connect with your spirit guides so that you know what messages are meant for you. Kind of went out sideways. And that way you can see if the reading resonates with you. If the reading resonates with you, that is fantastic. If it does not, go ahead and give whatever does not resonate to your spirit guides so that they can take care of it for you and they can release it for you. Or if you just want to say, oh, that doesn't resonate, I let it go, that's perfectly fine too. It doesn't have to fit. What other messages do you want? Okay. It's like, nope, that's it. Okay. All right. Well, it's a 7 of Cups, but it came out sideways. So making decisions based on love, not of fear. Making decisions based on love, not out of fear. Making decisions based on the highest good. Got a little bitty mini reading here. Page of Swords. I know I'm guilty of it. I totally, I have no shame in admitting that I will sit there and I will watch. I'm a Libra, so I will watch Libra reading. And it'll just be like general readings for Libra. Sometimes it's difficult to read your own cards. I totally get it because it's like, is that right? Is this the message for me? I don't know if it resonates. Am I in the right stream? Am I in the right energy stream? Am I thinking of the right thing? You know, but usually this one is indicative of someone watching you on social media. The Page of Swords is air energy. So I want you to hone in on the energy of this card and close your eyes if you have to, which it helps because then you can actually feel and can hear the messages. So whenever you close your eyes, you're actually able to focus in on, the messages that are meant for you. It's also good to have a pen and paper handy so that you can, and actually I'll give you some time to get some pen and paper out so that you can write down what messages are coming through for you and see what resonates and what doesn't. Okay. On we go. So the next card that came up is the Three of Wands, which is usually waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for, and I know this resonates with me too. This resonates with me as well. Waiting for your ships to come in. Excuse me. Waiting for your ships to come in. I know I've said that already before. Contemplating a journey. That's about it. All I'm getting from that one, other than I also was getting, but then I was like, no, that's Two of Wands. But then again, at the same time, I'm not going to question it. Crossroads, being at a crossroads, which way do I go? So I'm going to honor that message because it wanted to come out. Where to next on your journey? Definitely suggest that what you can do is meditate on any questions that you have regarding which way you should go. Which path is the highest path? Which one feels good for all involved? contemplating a journey, contemplating the best way forward. Macroing out and looking at the bigger picture, because if you see, he's on the cliffs, he's looking at the bigger picture. But he's still ready for his journey. Okay. The next card out is the Two of Pentacles. I don't really see this as like juggling. I mean, yeah, he is juggling in the picture, but I see the infinity symbol right here. I focus on that. Weighing of options. What's the best choice for you individually that will also be of the highest good for others? And let me tell you something, the right people, the people who love you the most, will always back you. Like, if you have people in your life that are like, no, you shouldn't do that, you got to ask yourself, why would you say that? If it's on my heart, if it's on my mind, on my spirit, if it's there, but at the same time, allow yourself to have compassion for them, because they just don't want to lose you. See, there's also a ship in the background. It's not quite in the picture yet. I mean, it is. I mean, you can see the sails. Being able to, I wouldn't say, well, I'd say multitask, but it's not really. He's really holding two coins. This is earth energy. A bit of weighing your options, a bit of weighing the pros and cons, a bit of, yeah, it's also focusing on what's right for you and what's right for everyone else as well. All involved. And I can say that if you ask for it and you believe it, that it's going to come into your life, then you'll receive it. It's very ask, believe, receive. So the next one is Nine of Pentacles. I hear Izzo or Lizzo. I hear Lizzo in my head. Freaking, oh my God. Feeling good as hell? Mm-hmm. Love that song. So I love her smile. She's like, I am doing me. Feeling good. Making sure my... Can you hear me at all? Because it doesn't look like I can. Let me find out. Give me a minute. I so hear that. I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you doing? Kind of sort of have to do that. Put that right there. I gotta tell you, whenever that song comes on the radio in the car, is karaoke in my car. Single AF. She's making her own coins. Like, this is very much, I don't need a man to support me. I don't need a man to support me. Well, that would be, ideal for, we've always put women in that category that, you need to find a man in order to be successful. You need to find a mate in order to be successful in life. And it's like, outdated, outmoded. Been there, done that. Times are changing. Thank you. Let's move on. That's what I'm getting out of this card right now. I wouldn't say all. I would say that there are some men, and that's why I say it, not all, but there are some individuals who feel threatened by the whole a woman can make her own way. I love everything about this card. Well, everything about that card. Okay. I love this one. Did you know, if you do know, then I am just reinforcing your knowledge, but did you know that the sunflower represents the truth? It represents truth. So the sun came out, and the sun's trying to poke out right now. Over here in the Pacific Northwest. Come in. Talking to my camera. Like, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. So tapping into the truth of a situation, focusing on the truth of the matter, asking for divine truth, asking for divine truth in a situation. He does have a little bit of a mischievous smile. Come on, you can do it. He has a bit of a mischievous smile, like, I know the truth type thing. Here we are. The thing about divine truth is sometimes we don't want to hear it. Sometimes we don't want to hear the divine truth. Sometimes we ask for it and we want it to be something different because, and I know I've been guilty of this, and I'm like, I'm working on it. Where it's like, no, give me something different. Give me something different because, you know, what you're telling me isn't here yet. And yeah, I'm working on it. Working on it. Got to be good with ambiguity, you know? For the journey that I'm taking right now, I got to be good with ambiguity. I got to be okay with it. I got to be like, all right, well, you know, that's the truth. I might as well allow the truth to be and not try and put it into something that I don't want or something, you know, that would be easier for me to deal with on a, you know, human level, which it's like, no, it doesn't work that way. That's not the way it works. And, you know, when it comes to like manifesting things, and I mean in a positive way, I mean bringing positive things into your life, bringing positive change. Seriously, this is what I have been working on for like the past year. This whole setup. This happened within a couple of months. But I had to allow myself to do it. And I couldn't allow my fear to keep me from it. Because I can't ask for something and then go, oh no, it has to fit this criteria. Can't do that. I have to allow it to come in however it is meant to come in. Because, you know, yes, I can sit there and I can hone in on something extremely specific. But I also have to give myself, I have to allow myself to receive it. It's that ask, believe, receive. It's allowing yourself to have it. It's allowing yourself, oh my God, the line from Halloween Town, which I have both of them, by the way. The line from Halloween Town. First, you think about something you want, and then you let yourself have it. And that's it. And that's the same thing with law of attraction. When you put something out there and the universe doesn't know the difference. The universe is just picking up your vibes and like, all right, well, she asked for this, so let's fill that order. And then the universe gives it to you. So you have to be really, really specific in what you want. Allow yourself to not think negatively. Like, oh, it's not going to come. That's anything else. So when you want something and you really want to go for it, you just, you know, there are times when it's like, okay, well, is it what is meant for me? Is that what is, you know, is that what is destined for me? Is that's what's destined for me? You know, you can have your conversations with God, creator, source. You can have those conversations. I encourage you to have those conversations because then how else will you know? How else will you know specifically if it's meant for you? But the thing is that everything that's meant for you will always find you, and it doesn't have to It'll happen whenever it happens. In the same token, in the same breath, you have to allow it to happen. So whenever you put up barriers like, oh, it's not going to happen, whenever you put up those barriers, it just takes more time. I realized, about 2 years ago, I was keeping myself from my happiness and started to like really look at why was I doing that. And then I went through Soul Shift. And this is my second year in Soul Shift, and I'm really enjoying it. We've already had our bonus class. We haven't had our first class yet, our first session, but I did get my tools the other day. I was so happy. I got this the other day. This came in my tools, and it's white. Oh, good God, give me a minute. I'll think of it. It helps with intuition and the upper chakras. White tourmaline, I believe. It's not quartz. It's absolutely lovely. I love wearing it. So now I've just done the thing. Okay. Getting back to it. So like allowing, the truth of the matter to unfold, allowing it to unfold naturally. I mean, yeah, you can speed it along by believing that it'll happen. But, like I am a medicine person. I used to call myself a witch. Now, whenever I look at it, witch just means wise person. It's pretty much what it is. When I allow myself to have what I want, that's whenever I see my own magic happening. That's whenever I can see my own, like, I know I'm a healer. I've always, I think from the time I was a child, I've always believed that. My mom used to call me Florence Nightingale. She used to tell me stories about Florence Nightingale. So fun times. Those are the fun times. But allowing the truth of a situation to unfold, allowing the truth of a situation to be the truth, like not trying to, put it into another category and not believe it. Like the more that you do that, the more that you're putting up barriers to your own happiness, your own bliss, and seriously, like your birthright. So don't do that anymore. Stop that shit. For reals, because I love you and you should have your birthright. You deserve your birthright. That's why it's your birthright. Okay. This is one of my favorite cards, but at the same time, I think the reason why it's one of my favorite cards is because of the images. So it's like, what do I choose? Do I choose the butterfly? Do I choose the mermaid hanging out? Do I choose the rainbow? Do I choose the black kitty cat? I love black kitty cats. Do I choose the castle in the clouds? And you can always sit there and go like, which one would feel better? Which one is the highest vibrational choice? Or you can have that conversation with God and be like, God, what's your plan for me? Hi. Do you want to come up here? You want to come up here? You can come up here. I don't mind. I think the peeps online would like to see you and say hello. He loves the camera. And you'll see who I am referring to in just a moment. Come here, you want to come up? Okay, maybe not. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm good, Ma. I'm good. Okay, so moving on. It's the gray and white kitty that, loves to be on my lap whenever I'm doing readings. Okay. The star on the bottom of the deck. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So it goes back to what I was saying earlier. It touches on it. Not completely, but it touches on it. Come on, Snuggles. Do you want to come up here? They don't have any fish, so he's just like, where's my fish? It'll be here next week. It'll be here next week. So stoked about next weekend. For the plans that I've made. I'm not going to spill the beans, but it's amazing. It's going to be so fun. Come on, baby. You want to come up here? You have to set aside time to be able to have fun and to be able to, just chill out and yeah, Snuggles, like that. Just chill and have fun and raise your vibe. I can tell you, I don't watch scary movies anymore. I used to. Mainly because I was desensitized as a kid by my siblings. I used to cry, like I said before. I used to cry at, sad movies. And God, I cried when Benji was lost. And oh, this is interesting. Archangel Shamuel, who is the Archangel of Romance, by the way. Love and romance. Life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. From Spread Your Wings next Saturday. 10 of the end of a difficult situation. Woohoo! Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from addiction. I know what mine are. Mine are tarot card readings and chocolate, but honestly, I don't think being addicted to chocolate is such a bad thing. What else is there? I have really worked on my shopping addiction, like my retail therapy addiction. Got that on lock. Unity. That's why I said this is interesting. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Next Saturday. It's going to be so fun. I'm going to put those back in the deck. So yeah, I was desensitized as a kid. This way. Because they don't have reversals. Desensitized as a kid. I started to become okay with scary things, and then I slowly, gradually came out of it and it really doesn't resonate with me anymore. I am probably one of the smallest populations of people who have never seen the Saw movies because it doesn't appeal to me. I have no interest in seeing the Saw movies. If someone were to try to force me to watch them, I would either escort them out my door or I would leave and never talk to them again. Be like, no hard feelings, but I really don't want to watch this crap. And I wouldn't even say it's crap. It's just, to me, it doesn't appeal to me. There are people out there who love those movies. That's their thing. I freaking love Star Wars. I absolutely love Star Wars. And I make no apologies for having Star Wars stuffs and loving R2-D2 and BB-8 and Chewie and all things Star Wars. I tried to get my kiddo into Pokemon. The only Pokemon he is actually, like, he loves is Pikachu. Me, on the other hand, I love Pikachu, but I also have my Squirtle. My Squirtle. Because my buddy is in my area. Got my kiddo involved in all of the Marvel comic book movies, all of the DC comic book movies. The only one that we don't have is from the DC universe. We don't have Justice League. I was thinking Super Friends, but that's not what it is. It's Justice League. Okay. All things comic book. Ooh, Justice. Ooh, 6 of Air. Okay. What other cards want to pop out and say hello for today? January 19th, 2020. There's that one. Ace of Fire. What are the cards? What other messages do you have for the collective? That one. And then done. Go. Ooh, Knight of Air. Didn't we get this earlier? No, we got the Page of Swords earlier. Okay, so it says, events that occur with great speed take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. I know I was touching on this earlier about, which ones do you want to, which options do you want to choose? Taking your time, meditating. Knight of Earth. Why is it not? It's okay. It's okay. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. Oh, yeah. Don't forget about your guardian angel. Do not forget about your guardian angel. They are there. They are waiting for you. They are waiting for you to call upon them. They are literally like, and it's not so much that they care about waiting. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. The Moon. Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. love the wolf. I ain't even going to fight anymore because I sit here and I'm like, Six of air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Justice. This is my soul path number. Depending on the deck, it's either the Justice card or the Strength card for me. If you're interested about knowing your soul path, message me over on Facebook and I'll help you out with it. It's really interesting. It's different from your life path, but they can intersect. They can intersect. So, like, my life path and my soul path are the same. And then there's times where your soul path and your life path can be two completely different numbers. And it's based on the major arcana between 1 and 1 and 11. Because no one has a 0 life path number or 0. Nobody has that. So fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. I have this sticker from the dollar store that I bought, and it's on my refrigerator. And it says, "Do what is right, not what is easy." Do what is right, not what is easy. Ace of Fire. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Sweet Pea, there is nothing that I have for you. The catnip that's there is there. Like, goodness graciousness, I am almost done. I have one more deck to go through. I have one last card to go through. I love you so much. Oh. Do your cats snore when they sleep? Mine do. This is the star because it was on the bottom of the deck. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. I know sometimes my reactions are just like, I can't argue with that. Thank you. All right, last deck. I call in Archangel Michael. Bottom of the deck is Let Go of Fear. Last year, I became addicted. And I mean addicted to facing my fear and whooping its ass. That is like, why, and I sit there and I'm like, okay, why is this fear here? So I have my conversations with myself to pinpoint where I'm getting this energy from. Why do I feel like why do I have this fear? Why is this fear? Most of the time, it's not even mine. Usually fear is taught. We come into this world knowing only love. Fear and everything that goes with it is taught to us. And then most of us, I wouldn't say all of us, I said, some of us have to get out of that fear, deprogram that thinking, defrag that thinking, reprogram our thinking to more positive and loving thoughts. It takes time. It definitely takes time, and it's not a picnic, because then you really have to see like what you're responsible for and what you're not responsible for. And, you know, holding on to things that you're not responsible for, it just adds extra weight. And I'm not about that. I've been there, I've done that. Holding on to things that aren't mine, holding on to things that, you know, like have nothing to do with me, holding on to things that don't serve me anymore. I've been doing a lot of that. And then there's times where I have to just take a break. I have to take a break from it because I've shifted so much that I'm like, okay, I'm exhausted mentally, and, you know, just it can be exhausting. Shifting your thinking. There's times where I won't do anything at home. I won't do anything. I'll be like, no, I'm not going to vacuum today. I'll vacuum another day. No, I'm not going to dust today. I'll dust another day. No, I'm not going to do the dishes today. I'll do the dishes another day. Or else I'll have the kiddo do it because he's old enough and he is fully capable. Can you give me like 10 minutes? Can you give me like 10 minutes? That one, that one, that one. What other ones today? Okay. Bottom of the deck. Your home is protected by angels. It says, Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. Okay. Come here. Come here, Nippy. Yeah. How much I love you. Let me count the waves. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, okay, we'll do it like that. Do it like that. Well, come here. No, come here. Come here. Oh, I got him. 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 He's here. I got him. I got him. What is it? What is it, buddy? He has water. They have food. You just want some lovin's right now? Mm-hmm. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. Oh, goodness. And you want a coconut oil, too? I can do that, too. It's not up here right now. It's not up here right now. But I can do that. What's the matter, huh? What's the matter, huh? Why are you upset? Hmm? Why are you upset? Okay, this is how many cards I have left. Okay. Okay. He's a long-haired kitty cat. Obviously, you can see that. Okay, so sense of humor. says, thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. You can also call on Archangel Raphael to heal any situation that you need for all involved. I do that on a frequent basis. Thank you, Snuggles, for the hair up the nose. I appreciate it. That you love me so much that your hair must stick to me. And go in my mouth too sometimes. Yeah, I know he needs to brush you. Because it's not my job, it's Gary's job. It's the goob's job. Yeah. You want to do the reading with me? There's that one. What did I just say? Although I did say Archangel Raphael. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with, and then fill in the blank. I don't really like your hair on my tongue. Or in my mouth, by the way. It's just, okay. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. Energy healing work. Yeah. It says, thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. You gonna? Yeah. I just have to let him go with it because, he's just... Are you comfy? Are you comfy, buddy? Okay. Focus upon divine and perfect health. It says, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. Come. Shield yourself. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me and my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shields. Surround us with your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And then name, fill in the blank. Okay. This is something, too, that I touched on but didn't go too in-depth in. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. My prayer is, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. This is your life purpose. Like, this is my life's purpose. You want to get down? Go ahead. Go for it. Look at that. Acing it. Says, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaning career. Like, this is my life purpose, on top of doing energy healing. And this year I'll be certified in Reiki 1 and 2. And then I'll be certified by the end of the year. I'll be certified in Reiki 3 and 4. And until I get those certifications, I won't be doing any work. I won't be offering anything. I may point you in the right direction. I do have several sisters. I got it. Who are already certified in Reiki 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I can always send you to really good healers. Okay. Do I hear satisfaction? All right. I'm going to pull one. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I'm going to pull a last one. Being called to do so. Okay, so remember, these ones are really, really sweet messages. I guess I would consider this a twin flame deck. I guess I would consider this a twin flame deck. It's not a very big deck, but I really don't care. They're all sweet, sweet, wonderful messages. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Very, very sweet, sweet pictures. And the first time I went through this deck and started reading the messages and everything like that, because it has little messages on the back, I started crying. I got very, very emotional, and I started crying, and it was beautiful. So anyway. Two souls with but a single thought, two hearts that beat as one. Two souls with but a single thought, two hearts that beat as one. I love them. Love is like a rosebud. It may reach full bloom or it might die softly. Love is like a rosebud. It may reach full blossom or it might die softly. The strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. The strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. Yeah. And the last one. Love is an angel disguised as lust. Love is an angel disguised as lust. Oh my goodness. Is it time for me to get off of here? Suppose it's time for me to get off of here. All right. So one last time. Alrighty, well, that is the reading. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and humoring my kitty cat. Well, actually, he's not even my kitty cat. He just chooses me on the days that he needs things. And then there's times where, whenever he's having a good day, obviously, I'm like, come here, I love you so much. You're just so handsome. He's a very handsome kitty cat. He knows it. He knows it. Like, I could be on here all day and he would still, Mommy, I need the things. Give me the things. I do want to, the readings that I'm going to be doing with this deck are going to be on a private basis because I really don't think that they do have general readings. It's very difficult to do a general reading. I only know of one other person who does Vedic astrology. His name is Salvadora. He's very good. That's all he does is Vedic. So, for me to be able to do general readings, I would probably have to just figure out how to do it. And I can do that. I know he has his own method and everything like that. So his channel is Eat, Read, Love. Yeah, Eat, Read, Love. He's really good. But you have to realize that it's not Western. So in Eastern astrology, it's so interesting. I believe I am a Virgo sun, Virgo moon, Cancer rising. In Western, I am a Libra sun, Virgo moon, Leo rising. And my North Node is different in my Eastern my Eastern I wouldn't say table, but my Eastern chart. So it's very interesting. It's an interesting way to look at it. I'll have to figure out how I can do with that deck general readings for Vedic. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I need to take care of his kitty cat needs. Have a wonderful Sunday. I love you. I will see you again later. Bye.